welcome back to the Film and TV channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And we've got something that's been around for a little while. It started off in Australia. It's just actually being shown on the BBC now. And it's a little 6-episode drama series called The Newsreader, created by Michael Lucas, and was originally broadcast on ABC in Australia, and it appeared on Roku in the US. It's 6 episodes times 50 minutes, and it's currently showing on the BBC here in the UK. So we've had a chance to have a catch up with it because it's on BBC iPlayer. So all these scores are as at the 28th of July 2022, and this 6-part series premiered back in August 2021, so just under a year ago on ABC, and was their most watched drama programme of 2021. In March 2022, it was renewed for a second series. So this one was set in and around April 86, and the second series will be set in 1987. Yeah, interesting news year, certainly 1986. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, score 7.6 out of 10. That's based on 1,369 scores and reviews. 1,018 scored it very well, 6 to 9, and 57 only scored it between 2 and 5. So I've ignored the 10 out of 10s and 1 out of 10s, and you get a 95% positivity. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It stars, yeah, some familiar faces for Australian watchers, or if you're used to Australian programmes. Anna Torv, Robert Taylor, William McInnes, Sam Reid, Marge Downey, Stephen Peacock, Che Hansen, Michelle Lim Davidson, Chum Fowler, and Maud Davey. What about the critics? Well, the public seem to like it. What about the critics? Well, the critics, Rotten Tomatoes, 100% positivity. Right, there's not masses of them, but they're all 100%. Carol Midgley of The Times here in the UK said, it's the quick-fire writing that works in this drama, which is also part comedy, part romance, but almost entirely realistic, not easy to pull off. Yeah, it just sort of feels right for me. I don't think the comedy's that big in it, but there are elements of humour as you'd expect in a sort of family-driven workplace drama. Joe Clay of The Times as well in the UK, he chipped in with his thoughts. It's great as a drama and a comedy. Dale's presenting debut is hilarious. Okay. Plus the period style is also impeccable. Yeah, from VHS recorders, glass milk bottles and Kiri by Mr. blasting out on Dale's car stereo. I know the song, I don't remember the Kiri bit. Familiar, yeah. I think the thing about this was, it just, for me, appeared very familiar. Say, some of the actors are very familiar, yeah, it's as though I sort of knew them from the outset in the roles they were playing in this series, even though I've obviously seen them over the years in various other things. The Metacritic site, 75% positivity, so not quite as high as Rotten Tomatoes, but only 5 people are bothered. 4 gave it a positive review, 1 gave it a mixed, and none gave it a negative. For Rachel Siggy said, the Newsreader is a kind of solidly made and eminently watchable gem that could easily fly under the radar. It is absolutely worth seeking out. It certainly is. Yes, and for me, 6 episodes was pretty spot on as well, although I wouldn't have minded a couple more of this. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't have been averse to that, and I don't very rarely say that with these drama series, whether it's UK, US or Australia. The Telegraph's Anita Singh initially seems to go out of its way, she said, to be dreary. I don't think so. Not helped by a colour palette in shades of beige and brown. Well, it was the 80s. If you make it past the first episode, though, it improves. So, yeah, I think it was just a getting to know you episode. As I said, they all felt quite familiar with me, the characters anyway, and it just worked fine for me. I think Anita's a bit... Perhaps she's a bit younger. Perhaps she's a bit younger, because it might be an age thing, this as well. Because if you can relate to the 80s, I think you get into it very quickly. So just very briefly, I've offered a few comments. Great characters, well acted, no real weak links at all in the characters or the actors. And just a great time, the 80s, 86. When people ask me about, going back in time, I always say 86, although personally it wasn't possibly my best time, certainly from a professional point of view, but I always seem to go back to 86, and this is all set, as I said, around about April 86, and I think it's just just great for people sort of a similar age to me, with the events taking place that are obviously crucial to that time. And it may be Australian, but all felt very familiar and cosy to me over here in the UK. I'm not sure the appeal to a younger audience. Obviously, as a drama, it should do. History, it's based on real stuff as well. So, yeah, it probably should be all right. Some people, you know, if you like your Australian dramas, certainly a step up from some we watch. I think Neighbours has just finished its run, hasn't it? For me, I mean, obviously, I used to watch Neighbours back in the day. Well, obviously, this for me it's just a step up in a drama. It's just a step up a level from something like Neighbours or the other things they have over there. Forget what they are now. Everything else over there, of course. But yeah, I can understand why it was their number one thing anyway. Number one drama. Straightforward, say family drama, lots of family incident as well as the new stuff, the actual factual stuff. So just a big like for me. As I said, it might not appeal to all ages. It might just be an age thing because it's set in the 80s. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty high for me if you watch my little things, but well worth a watch. If you like good dramas, if you like good, and certainly if you like good media-based dramas as well, good. It's one of the, up there with some of the best newspaper-style dramas that I've seen over the pond in the US or British or, as I say, down there in Australia. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, guys, if you get to watch this. Say it's showing on BBC at the moment, and all episodes are available on BBC iPlayer, so seek it out if you get a chance. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again. Oh, that's one thing, don't we? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.